Gemini, how are you? This is Dove Woman in the House bringing your reading to you. I'm having a hair in the face day. Bringing your reading to you for June 2020. Happy birthday, those of you that are celebrating this part of June. Gemini, I'm starting out with Sacred Rebel, which was gifted to me by one of my clients that I work with on a regular basis. I've always wanted these cards, and she gifted me with them, so thank you for that. If you don't know who I am, my spiritual name is Dove, and I've been channeling Spirit through me since I was a little bitty thing, you know. I just had that connection. My mother had the connection. It's just who I am. So I hope that you enjoy this. And those of you that know me know that I do the live also. So if you'd like a private reading, please click on the little black arrow below. It leads you to 3 different types of readings that I do for right now. Also, I'm all about healing, angels. I call in my guides and my angels prior to every reading, and only the light of God may enter here. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon or rising sign. Also, remember, this is a storyline, not necessarily your story, so don't make a scenario out of something that isn't there. With that being said, we just dropped a card. I do usually do a 9-card spread for my general readings, and do remember it's general. It's not a private. My private readings are very in-depth. If you have a burning question, you can get a reading with me. Okay, so I got a message prior to me sitting down. You're the first sign that I'm doing this month because it is your birthday month. Part of you guys is and then we're going into Cancer season. Is that this right here and right now is what they want you to do, is to look in the mirror, to see who you are. Stop fighting with the other twin. Those of you that are battling your shadow side, stop fighting with it. It's part of who you are. We all have the light and the dark. I always look at it in another direction when I'm channeling some messages, because I'm somewhere else, right? A little bit. I'm still here. I'm sitting here. My feet are on the ground. I try and ground myself, but I'm listening and seeing. So I'm not trying to be rude. I'm very present with you guys. Okay, my Gemini friends, let's see what's going on here. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. I love these cards. And so, you know, that was the message I got prior to the reading, and now I'm looking at your cards, and it says seeing the true you, which is exactly what I was talking about, okay? 29 breaks down to 11 angel messages. Take a good look at the beauty inside of yourself. You know, there's lily pads here, I believe. Is that right? So, you know, you might be coming out of the muck and the mud, you know, but see yourself the way that God or the universe sees you, Gemini. You're tired of playing a fool for someone, or this is in the recent past. So this is in the recent past. You have been looking and reflecting on who are you? What is your purpose? What is your divine purpose? And this is also the recent past. You got a number 4, your foundation. You got the Sacred Fool, which is similar to the Fool card. I'm going to show you a picture of the Fool, right? It's got a bag of some of the belongings on the precipice. Little flower in his hand, ready to take a journey. So we don't have to physically move to or get on a plane or anything like that. I think a lot of us are not going to do that right now because of the pandemic and what we're going through. And some of us are being cautious, which is okay. So the Fool card is about you. Don't play the fool, but the Fool also has a good time. The Fool throws caution to the wind. The Fool loves with an open hand and unconditional love. There's a puppet master here. Now this could be you, okay? Or it could be someone else trying to do that to you. You know, you hold your own strings. You hold your own, you know, if you want to make your life change, you don't have to be, you cut those strings if someone else is playing you, okay? And I think you have done that in the past. We have the vision of life beyond death, number 44. You know, I was just having a conversation with someone. Now you've got the peacock, you've got the crow, you have the owl. So you have a lot of bird medicine around you. These birds are very powerful. The peacock is stretches stuff, okay? Look at yourself. Again, look at yourself and all the beauty that you hold. Also very much into the intuition. The owl sees in all the dark places. It's the feminine wisdom. And the crow cleans up their nest, okay? So that's what you probably have been doing in the recent past, is cleaning, culling out stuff, getting rid of stuff you no longer need, stuff that no longer serves you. Some of you have been seeing the bones of what has died, okay? And that's interesting. I actually purchased some jewelry that, I'm into Native American, so you know, I'm just going to tell you a little thing. I have a friend who does this beautiful jewelry, but she works with bones and things like that, and insect skeletal, and turns them into copper, and it doesn't kill anything. It's stuff that already has passed away to honor the animal, okay? It's very Native American. So honor those that have passed before you, honor the phases of the moon, honor your reflection. This is what you've been connecting to in the recent past. It's very beautiful, and 44 is a master number. It breaks down to 8. It's infinite. I always see the infinity sign when I see 8, and 8 is also messages, okay? So you've been receiving a lot of information in the recent past. You have be the hunter, not the hunted. It kind of goes very well with the Sacred Fool card, okay? Go after what you want, okay? And don't let anybody love bomb you, is what I'm going to say, okay? Love bombing happens with narcissistic people. They come in, they say everything you want to hear, they study you online, they find out who you are, and they say the things that you've always been waiting for. So be aware of that, Gemini. You're very smart. You don't have to be hunted, okay? Hunt for what you need in your life, and that also goes like an excavating, you know, don't unbury the bones from the past is what I'm going to say. Excavate, like finding crystals and finding gold. Find those things that you want in your life and manifest them, okay? So you're the hunter, not the hunted, okay? Dream a beautiful dream. So that's what you're doing this month. You really are. And you're also praying for peace on earth. I think a lot of you are concerned about what's going on our planet, okay? We can still dream. Yes, we have been frozen a little bit, but we can still dream, Gemini. And 19 breaks down to 10, which is 1, which is a new beginning. So think of that as the earth is healing right now. Think of as the earth heals, so do you. Think about the Mother Earth, connecting to that. She feels, she knows. Number 22, it's the peacock feather again. You know the truth, you feel the truth, you are the truth. So keep professing that. Don't doubt yourself anymore, Gemini. You have been with people, you have people around you that you will let, we always allow, okay? Nobody can really, you know, manipulate us unless we allow it. But in the past, you were a little innocent about certain things. So you're going to know the truth right away. You're going to see red flags right away. You've been studying, learning about how people operate, right? How do they operate? Well, if you don't need surgery, they shouldn't be operating on you or getting over on you, okay? Gemini, you're very powerful and you have that ability to see the truth. So 22 breaks down to 4, and that's your foundation. So do connect to that. And in the near future, you have 16. What you want wants you. So as you are opening to the greater knowledge of you, you're going to be manifesting what you want. Not being hunted, okay? But manifesting what you want, Gemini. New birth, guarded vigilantly, 24, which breaks down to 6. So if they start coming in, which you're going to be a little attractive this month, Gemini, okay? So they start coming in, you know, screen them. I screen my calls. I screen everything, you know. I don't answer my door if I don't know who you are. I don't answer my door if you didn't make an appointment with me. I screen things. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's setting a healthy boundary for yourself. So as you are birthing new things, treat yourself like that precious child, okay? As if you were your own child. You're going to be listening for the truth. 36. That beautiful big shell, you hear the ocean, okay? Listen for the truth. People tell you who they are. You know, that's a Maya Angelou statement. You know, when someone tells you who they are, believe them, because they will. They'll do it in jest or whatever. And you'll hear it. You'll know it. You really are opening up, okay, Gemini, to understanding that you have the power within, solar plex energy. You don't have to be fooled. I mean, sometimes things hit us, blindside us. You know, people do things that we didn't expect. And sometimes the best thing to do is not to have too many expectations. I'm having a problem with my hand, like a little carpal tunnel thing. I've been using my phone actually for business a lot, and I gotta stop doing that. I have to start using a computer, because holding the phone and all of that, I kind of, my hand is a little sore. Speaking of bones. And I have the tattoo tarot cards. Okay. All right, Gemini, you have the 3 of Cups here. So there, you know, you're looking at yourself. There may have been a third-party situation going on. I feel it's more that than celebration in the recent past, and you were reflecting on yourself and whether or not you needed to say, you know, I deserve a little bit better than that. There was an illusion of some sort, and you didn't want to be played a fool. Interesting. Very interesting, okay? Kind of knew the truth, but you weren't being told the truth. Your visions of life beyond death. When you decided to let go of this, some of you moved away from it physically, all right, in the recent past, or you took a journey in your mental, cerebral overthinking. You left the situation, mind, body, and spirit. All right, maybe you didn't travel because of the pandemic, or maybe you didn't move because of the pandemic, but you moved away from that energy, which is great, okay? You have the 2 of Coins here. There's a little juggling going on here. You may still love someone, and there might be someone else in your life, or you might be juggling financial things right now. You have the Hangman reverse, so you're not going to stop. You're going to keep moving forward. You're going to keep on trucking mamas and papas. All right, Gemini, because you have a dream and a beautiful dream, and you're going to move forward with it. You have the Eight of Cups, and she feels and she knows. So you are leaving some of the spoiled, sour juice or fruit that you don't want to deal with anymore. You're leaving that behind. You have the Eight of Swords reversed, so you're not trapped because you want what you want is coming to you, opening up to the light. Okay, and we have New Birth, Guarded Vigil. We have the High Priestess reversed, so you want to turn this right side up. Or if you're a male watching this or same sex, there might be someone here that's really not connected right now. They're kind of off kilter, and you may be feeling a little off kilter towards the end of the month. But know that that's because you're birthing something new, rebirth is a painful process, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here listening for the truth. So some of you may have a water sign in your life, and you want to know the truth about that, okay? You want to know the truth about them, or you might be meeting a water sign. I feel like this person is very intuitive. She is either a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And remember, the cards are mutable. It could be male or female. Now, this person is very, very psychic and very intuitive and somewhat spiritual, okay? She's very loving as well. So if that fits the description for you, then you know who it is. If not, it's coming into the future. You will be meeting that person soon, possibly a love interest, okay? And we're going to do Victoria Wisdom. Vintage Wisdom cards. I never say that right. I can't get that name right on those, but I love these cards. All right. You started listening in the recent past. You connected to your ancestors. Purity. All right. So in the recent past, you know, you were, there was somebody else. There was a third party, and you started listening to your intuition and saying, oh, something doesn't feel right here. I got to figure this out. I don't like the way I'm feeling. Ancestors, the moon, and the sacred fool. So some of you called upon someone that has gone into the heavenly realm, like a mother or a father, an aunt or an uncle, something like that, brother, sister. Called upon them to help you. You were upset. Purity. Yeah. You wanted a pure relationship, so you started sailing away from that needed to leave, okay? For some of you, someone did pass and you were grieving that, okay? Not all of you. But we have a kindred spirit. We have the Two of Coins, juggling finances and maybe juggling more than one love in you. One's in your head, the other one might be present or will come into this, to your field this month, okay? But you're still going to be pining for something else. So remember that if you were love bombed by somebody, or they ghosted you, or something like that, that was a manipulation tactic, and you don't need that. You felt like you were kindred spirits, or there might be someone coming into your vicinity this month that is a kindred spirit. I hope so for you. Perception. Change your perception about yourself. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. And build your new dream, because it's coming. Expression, express yourself. Walk away from the other things. You know the truth, you see the truth. You are the truth, Gemini. Love that. Everything's coming into harmony towards the end of this month. We have Eight of Swords. The other thing too is Venus is going to be out of retrograde then, okay? It's in retrograde right now. So our relationships, sometimes they're tested, or they don't feel right, or they don't look right, and we question everything when that's happening, especially in love relationships. We have Eight of Swords reversed. You're not trapped, and what you want is coming to you, Gemini. It's a beautiful reading. Go about things with grace. If you are a female watching this, turn this right side up. You are the High Priestess, okay? If you are a male or same-sex relationship, and the person that you're around is kind of topsy-turvy, pay attention, because they want you to be vigilant and take care of yourself, protect yourself, okay? But here we have gratitude for the love, Queen of Cups, and pay attention. Just listen for the truth. You're going to know the truth, Gemini. I think it's a great reading. I think your intuition is spot on. You're getting information, and trust yourself, okay? The other thing too is that we see vision through here, through the third eye, but we feel things through the gut right here, okay? You know, your gut feeling. If you're not feeling right, then something might not be right, you know? And you can ask your ancestors and your angels to help you. I love you very much, Gemini. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you'd like a private again, click on the little arrow below this video, the little black arrow, and it'll scroll down to three different messages, 3 different types of readings that I do, okay? Love you very much. Bye, Gemini. Happy birthday to you.